Demi Lovato not over Wilmer?
Oh, and Blac Chyna is suing the Kardashians.
And did Kylie finally confirm her pregnancy?
All that and more on today's rundown. Katy Perry is making one of her fans' biggest dreams come true, and all the feels are coming later.
I just had a major burp.
There was a feel right there. That was a teaser.
All right, but first, guys, we have to talk about some Blac Chyna news. Aaron. So, you know, this whole Blac Chyna thing, there's multiple lawsuits happening, and I just don't
It's the
know.
gift that keeps on giving.
So just yesterday, TMZ reported that Blac Chyna is hitting the entire Kardashian fam with yet another lawsuit because of the role that she says they played in the downfall of her spin-off series, Rob & Chyna. Now, according to the lawsuit, the family used their, quote, power and influence over the E! Network to kill the second season. And apparently Chyna feels that the family interfered to the point where shooting could no longer go on, despite the fact that Rob and Chyna were both on board for season 2. Now, sources close with E! claim that the show didn't return due to low ratings and Blac Chyna was difficult to work with because she refused to be in the same room as Rob. Now, this is just the latest in a string of lawsuits from Blac Chyna. There's the domestic violence suit in which she claims Rob grabbed her phone and knocked her to the ground, leaving her no choice but to call her son's nanny for help, and the revenge porn suit. Honestly, it's all just a mess, but according to TMZ, Rob's lawyer is saying, quote, we have witness statements and other evidence which will demonstrate conclusively that it is Chyna, not Rob, who is the violent and aggressive abuser.
Where's the lawsuit where she thanks the Kardashians for making her relevant again? I feel like, Kris Jenner is like the powerhouse behind this show. She's like the force behind basically the whole E! Network at this point. Like, you can't upset her and think that she's gonna give you another show for another season. I mean.
And you know what's frustrating about this? Because here's the thing. Let's think about this logically. We watch Rob & Chyna, right?
No, I was one of those people that didn't tune in, and that's why the ratings are down.
But let me tell you. So why do you think people didn't tune in? So you would think the formula says if there's all these arguments and fights and on TMZ, these breaking reports, that it will make you want to watch. But people got sick of it. And it's like, if the relationship isn't working, like, we're okay with a little bit of fighting, a little bit of bickering. Yeah. But it was just a hot mess.
By the end of the day, it was just sad. You know, you can only watch, I used to watch that show, that addiction show, My Strange Addiction.
I love that show.
And for the first couple of episodes, you're like, oh, this is interesting. And then afterwards, you're like, I just feel sad about things in life. So I just stopped watching that show, and that probably would be the reason why I stopped watching Rob and Blac Chyna's show. All right, we have a new Kylie Jenner appearance. A lot of people have their eyes locked on her stomach.
Yeah.
But this time, there are more signs that prove that she might actually be pregnant. So the detectives investigating whether or not Kylie is pregnant, they're back again. And this time, they were hanging out at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights on Sunday evening. So Kylie was on a double date with Kendall Jenner and her rumored-to-be boyfriend, Blake Griffin, which I totally ship. And of course, Travis Scott was there. Jordan Woods and Hailey Baldwin were also there for the fun. And a source tells People that, quote, both couples had their arms around each other and their girls were really sweet with their guys. Travis and Kylie were especially cute and lovey-dovey. Kendall and Blake had a blast going through the mazes together. They went on to say that there were some rides that Kylie couldn't go on, but, quote, she made sure Travis went ahead and had fun. Apparently, she was also in a really big oversized hoodie and leggings, so no baby bump was confirmed. But when you are pregnant, you're not supposed to be riding rides, so this makes a lot of sense. And I love Kylie, but I've never seen this girl wear so many hoodies in my life.
She always used to expose her stomach and have form-fitting stuff. Yeah. Honestly, I'm over the Kylie Jenner pregnancy news.
Just tell us.
Aaron, I have some news for you, though. So
You're shaking right now.
I literally haven't.
Are you okay?
Well, first of all, I always have shaking hands.
Are you pregnant?
I really want to go to the doctor because my head. Look at that. They always shake.
I mean, I felt it.
Tremors.
Are you okay?
Okay, but I am excited about this news because, okay, I didn't tell you this. I figured we would eventually talk about something related to this on DHR. And I saved this news for you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, is this an exclusive?
It's an exclusive.
What is it?
Sunday night. You know I work at a restaurant when I'm not here.
Yes.
Sunday night, I went to my restaurant, not for work, but just to be social. My friend wanted to meet me there. We're sitting in the cocktail section, having a couple of drinks. When we first walked in, guess who I saw?
Kylie Jenner?
No. Kendall and Blake Griffin sitting in the cocktail. But here's the thing. When I walked in, I freaked out because I saw her. I didn't want to say hi, though, because it's like, I don't want to be that guy. But my friend who works there is the server also. He told me that when they walked in, they kissed.
Oh, so they are a couple.
They're a couple.
They look really cute together.
Yeah.
I think that those two, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you were gonna tell me some like Kylie Jenner news.
No, I cannot confirm if Kylie's pregnant or not.
Freaking Blake Griffin and Kendall went to dinner. Get out of here.
Aaron. Gosh, my eye won't stop watering today, and I'm pretty sure it's because of that Demi Lovato documentary that premiered yesterday. So Demi Lovato is letting her fans get to know her even better thanks to her YouTube documentary she released yesterday, and you should get your tissue box ready. If you haven't watched the doc yet, please make time so we can talk about it. So the documentary has over 1.2 million views already and gives us a look into the life of one of music's biggest stars. In the doc, she comes clean about drug addiction as a teen, dealing with bipolar disorder, being severely bullied in school, and coping with a heart-wrenching breakup. She opens up about her split from longtime boyfriend Wilmer and admits she still loves him.
And then it's also been a year since Wilmer and I broke up. I've never loved anybody like I loved Wilmer. And like I still love Wilmer.
So Demi bravely details their timeline together, first meeting in 2010 at his house for a PSA video shoot, and then goes on to recount the very first time they connected, saying, quote, "When I met him and I laid eyes on him for the first time, I was in hair and makeup, and he came and sat down, and I was like, I love this man, and I have to have him." But she was only 17. So Aaron, you know they dated for 6 years.
A long time.
She says that she was his rock, and he was everything to her, but eventually they determined that they were gonna be better as friends. The saddest part is later on in the documentary, we see her manager is talking to her, and she talks about how she relapsed, and she thinks it's mostly because of the breakup.
I know. She said in that documentary too, she was like, I loved Wilmer, I always will, and he'll always have a piece of me. She's like, I'm sure I could date someone, but no one will be like Wilmer, which is really sad. Like, I hope her future partner is not watching this documentary.
I don't know.
It makes me sad, but I'm really curious as to why the breakup happened. Because she's come out recently and said that she was bisexual, I wonder if a part of her trying to explore that was part of the reason why they broke up. But you know what? They have a lot of chemistry. I think they could possibly get back together. I'm just saying. I'm no relationship expert.
Well, in this clip, she says that she hasn't like conquered everything yet.
Yeah.
And I do understand. You know that quote where they say before you get into a relationship, you can't you have to be whole person, and you can't like go into whatever.
You can't be two halves to make a whole. You need two holes to make.
So if you're not feeling complete, you can't you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, got it.
Anyway, I don't know what I was trying to say, but Demi is surrounded by fans who love her, people who love her, everybody loves her, and they're supporting her and they're rooting for her, including Selena Gomez, who left a comment on her Instagram post, and fans are freaking out. She said, "This was beautiful. I'm so happy for you. You always continue." She said, "Continue to bold and real." Pretty sure she meant to say be bold and real.
Yeah.
I wish more people were like you. And then another comment with the simple, love you. This just makes us happy because everybody tries to put beef between them and they're fine.
But you know what? I feel like if they were actually close, she would have texted her this and not put it on social media. I'm just saying.
True.
I do usually do that to people who I want to be friends with, who I'm not currently friends with.
Yeah.
But you know what? Every little bit counts. Okay, and some happy news. Katy Perry, not the Demi's documentary wasn't happy, it's great. But Katy Perry is surprising one of her fans and making one of their dreams come true. Katy held a meet and greet for her fans before her Louisville, Kentucky concert on Monday. And we all know how this goes. You pose for pics with your favorite artists. They may sign some merchandise to express your love for their work, and then it's over. You know, it takes like 30 seconds. But not for 26-year-old Samantha Bolton from Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina's my home state, y'all. The 26-year-old aspiring designer wore a witness-inspired outfit that she actually designed herself, and Katy loved it so much.
That's so cute. Where'd you get that?
I made it.
You made that?
Yeah.
Why would you make me one?
I can. Other shoes too.
You made it! You didn't make me one! Please leave!
So Katy put Samantha on her Snapchat and asked Samantha to design the dress for her and for her dog. And now Samantha is getting love from around the world and tons of people who want to buy her designs. Katy Perry just jump-started this girl's career.
This literally makes me so happy. Like, this is like the dream. The dream to not only get acknowledgement from like one of your favorite artists, but also to have her say, hey, I want you to design this for me and my dog. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I just think this is a lesson for everyone. Every moment in your life is an opportunity, and if you feel like you want to be something in life, whether it's a fashion designer or a musician or whatever, always show up prepared for the opportunity to open up and present itself to you. I remember of like when Bruno Mars met Michael Jackson when he was like 6 years old or something. The video's out there on the internet. And I was like, you know what? If he hadn't been as polished and as wonderful as he was in that moment, it would have passed him by. So for me, I got really inspired right now.
I know, I'm like taking it all in.
I'm like, you know what? Here's the deal. You guys, if you want to do something big in your life, you were created to do something big. So you better get yourselves ready for it, because anytime you see a window of opportunity, you better walk through it and you better be ready for it. I feel like you did a quote of this on Instagram once or something.
I probably did. Most likely.
Okay, let's go back to Demi's documentary because it is so huge right now. It, like Emil said earlier, has over 1 million views on YouTube. It's insane. Have you guys watched it? Do you like it? Let us know in the comments.
And what do you think about Selena and Demi? Are they really friends, or was it just like a, I support you, girl?
Oh, I like that though. That's friendly at least.
Friendly, you know, but like associate type friendly. Anyway, let us know in the comments section below, and we'll be back here tomorrow.
Click left to see how Taylor Swift shaded Kim and Kanye again.
And click to the right to see how Kylie teased her pregnancy.
Woo-woo.
Perf.